You're welcome to our lesson. My name is Engineer Lajemba Emmanuel here in the ISTC in Lagos. You're welcome to my lesson on fluid power. Fluid power is actually the first of a series of lessons we'll be having, and this fluid power will lead us into pneumatics and hydraulics. So it is essential that we get to know or understand the basics fluid power before we can delve into pneumatics and hydraulics. Now, fluid power is simply the power using fluid. I will state that again. Fluid power simply means creating power using fluid. And this fluid could either be gas or liquid. Movement of big stuff, movement of materials, movement of particles, either in the industry or around us using fluid. And as we know, fluid could either be gases or liquid. Fluid power uses gas or liquid under pressure to move a piston or shaft to do work. So in essence, it is the process of using fluid to perform work. And this fluid must be subjected under pressure in order for them to be used to perform different kinds of tasks or work in the industry. Now, fluid power is basically divided into two parts: pneumatic systems and hydraulic systems. Pneumatic and hydraulic systems, otherwise referred to as fluid power, they function based on the interplay between competing forces. Fluid power means transmitting power, converting power to a usable form, and then transferring the power to where it is needed. Fluid power systems uses liquid, and when we say liquid, we refer to hydraulic fluids or hydraulic systems. And then when we refer to gases, we mean pneumatic systems. So fluid power can either use these two means to transmit power. But you may ask, why do we choose fluid power systems over electrical or mechanical systems? It is because of the following reasons, and I will state them in no particular order. Fluid power produces linear motion using pneumatic or hydraulic systems or hydraulic cylinders, as opposed to electrical and mechanical methods. In fluid power, you don't need electricity. You don't need electrical power for fluid power systems. For example, if you are using pneumatic systems, all you need is just air and your compressor and other devices that are connected to the compressor to actually power your equipment. In essence, you don't need electrical power. And in the absence of electrical power, you are able to curb sparks, explosions, shocks, and fire. So they do not require electricity to operate, meaning that a large and expensive explosion-proof case might not be needed. Under fluid power, pneumatic systems, if simply stall when broken, instead of possibly exploding like electrical motors do. Medical facilities also use pneumatic systems in place of hydraulics for the same reason as food manufacturers use pneumatic systems. They are much safer to use. Pneumatic systems provide a large range of safety in the industrial setting, and they also help to curb contaminants, especially in medical industry and the food industry. Pneumatics are also favored for their resistance to heat. You are aware that electrical motors are prone to overheating, but with pneumatic systems, you are able to eliminate the issue of heat. Pneumatic systems do not produce large amounts of friction to give you a rise of heat in order for explosion to even happen. So you can see that it is a safer means to use in the industries. Now, what about the difference between pneumatic and hydraulic systems? Let me simply go over these two basic operations. Remember, pneumatic systems and hydraulic systems fall under fluid power, but they are not actually the same, although two of them can be used to operate in the same environment. But let us see basically the difference between pneumatic systems and hydraulic systems. First of all, pneumatic systems uses gas instead of liquid to transfer or transmit power. So pneumatic systems uses gases, not liquid. Now, because gases can be compressed, pneumatic systems causes a little delay in movement, just a little delay. And also, pneumatic systems generate good amount of energy to be able to use in the production of different components. One other difference between hydraulics and pneumatic systems is that hydraulic systems handle greater forces than pneumatic systems. They are used for bigger equipment. They are used to power bigger equipment, bigger cranes, and because of the power being generated by hydraulic system, they are used for bigger equipment. So that is basically the difference between hydraulic systems and pneumatic systems. However, there stand some advantages of pneumatic systems over hydraulic systems. For instance, pneumatic systems are used in food applications, like I earlier stated, and they offer lesser contamination in the medical and food industry. Pneumatic systems are commonly used in medical facilities due to their different range of sizes. They are installed where space cannot be taken up by large equipment. So when you are using pneumatic systems, you may not require a large amount of space. And then they are less expensive. They are less expensive to maintain, and they are more safer. They even require lower pressures to ensure the movement of materials from one point to the other. The use of pneumatic technology has led to the advances in medical and industrial technology all over the world. So many things have been driven using pneumatic technology, and it has even led to the rise of automation and the use of mechatronics due to the foundation of pneumatic systems and fluid power. Apart from this, pneumatic systems also offer us good amount of accuracy. Fluid power systems combined with electrical or electronics add incredible control and flexibility to pneumatics. In what areas can you find application of pneumatic systems? Although we have mentioned some of them, we are going to go over them briefly. Factory automation is one of the most common sector of pneumatic operations. Most packaging companies, manufacturing companies, production companies all rely heavily on pneumatic operations. Pneumatics are capable of much more than fast repetitive operations or motion. Why? Because as we know, gas is used in these systems, and gas can be very fast than liquid. And so they allow for many manipulations in the industry. Additionally, because pneumatic systems use lower pressure than hydraulics, they can be built using lighter and cheaper materials, making them absolutely a favorite for many industrial companies. And some of the applications we can find in the industry include air brake system, pipe organs, even in the medical world. We have jack hammers, pneumatic mold tube systems, conveyor systems, waste collection in different kinds of offices, construction, pneumatic bladers, medical tools. All these applications rely heavily on pneumatic systems. The list is endless. Just look around you, you will find fluid power systems, either pneumatic systems or hydraulic systems. And like we said, they offer a wide range of activities and even advantages in the real world. This is where I'll call off my lesson for today. Join me in my next lesson as we discuss more on pneumatics, components of pneumatics, advantages of pneumatics, and then the diagrams of how pneumatic systems operate in the industry. Thank you very much.